You know what?
I was.
No, let's not do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay. All right, so here we go. Let's get in. So the promo is 10 and 2. And man, this is a reason why you really want to go on these experience trips and take every opportunity that you can to get into a face-to-face training with Holton Buggs, because you never know what incredible stuff he's going to drop. And this 10x2 training, the first people to see it were in Cancun at the Cancun experience. And so Holton taught us this concept of 10 and 2, which is really cool, because in America, when you learn to drive, that's where they teach you to put your hands on the steering wheel at 10 and 2. Or, okay, it's backwards on the thing. So 10 and 2, right? So you put your hands on the steering wheel at 10 and 2, and that's how you learn to drive your car and get it to where you want it to go, right? Well, guess what, folks? 10 and 2 is going to help you go diamond in iBoomerang. So here's what you want to do, all right? I'm going to go through this fairly quickly. It's a 12-month plan where we show you how to build a pipeline that will take care of you for the rest of your life. Here's how it goes. First thing is, you start it off, right? Here's what I want you to do. In the chat on Zoom, in the chat on Facebook, I want you to write, I started off, okay? I started off, or it starts with me, whichever variation of that you want to put in there, as long as you realize that it's up to you to light the fuse of your business, okay? You can't wait for somebody else to do it for you. You are the catalyst for your own success, okay? So it starts with you, and in the first month, here's what you want to do. You're going to have to put some work in to get your business off the ground. Like, for example, take a look at iBoomerang. In order to get it off the ground, look at the crazy amount of work that the flight crew is doing, right? It's just every day, pandemonium, everybody working super hard to get this thing going. And you know what? We're not going to have to work this hard always. We're building everything now, but then, I'm not saying that we're ever going to get a chance to necessarily coast, but we won't have to do like we're doing. Like Holton just posted 26-hour days that he just put in 20 on his Facebook page, right? We're not going to have to necessarily put in the 24, 25-hour days, that we do right now. But here's what's going to happen in your first 30 days, which starts when? Let's just call it right now, okay? You need to put in some work. And what do you need to do? You need to get 10 and 10. 10 Boomerang customers, Renee showed you how, and 10 PSAs that you personally enrolled. Okay, so that means you've got to expose a lot of people and do lots of I-Decide presentations and lots of Zooms and lots of boom parties and work with your upline. Your goal is to start this thing. Get it to seed the market with 10 and 10. 10 customers, 10 business partners. Now, here's what happens in month 2. In month 2, you want to get 10 more Boomerang customers and just 2 more personally sponsored TSAs, okay? But here's the thing. We're going to take all of your TSAs and we're going to help them now. You've got 20 TSAs. We want to help them get their first 10 Boomerang customers. We're going to teach them 10 and 2 as well. So now when they get their 10, those 20 people get their 10 Boomerang customers, you've got 200 new customers in your business that particular month, okay? The first month you had the 10 that you got. The second month you have the 200 that your team got, right, plus yours. And here's what happens. Let's say your entire business, your entire team grows by an additional 10. So you had 10 new people in the first month. You got 20 new people in the second month, okay? So this is not, so even though we're teaching your TSAs 10 and 10 for their first month, we're saying they're not going to get it completely right, okay? And remember, of those 22 of them are yours. So the rest of the team, they brought on 18, okay? Now, what do you do in month 3? You do it again, right? Because you're going to model the behaviors for your team. So you got 10 more Boomerang customers, and you brought on 2 more personally sponsored TSAs. But again, remember, we're teaching all of them 10 and 10 too. So what happens? Well, the 20 new TSAs plus from all of your new TSAs, you got 300 new Boomerang customers this month. And you got 30 new TSAs that joined your team that month, right? I'm sorry, 30 got 10, so that's 300, right? Okay, now here's what happens in month 4. Month 4, your team grows by 40 people. Why? Because we taught all the ones that were already in, we're teaching them 10 and 10, first month, 10 and 2, each month after that, right? And so you've got new people joining from your team, plus you did 10 and 2 yourself, 10 new Boomerang customers, 2 new people that you enrolled. See, so you're only bringing on 2 new people each month after the first month. But bottom line is in month 4, you got 40 new people that joined your team, and their 10 new customers equals 400 new Boomerang customers that particular month. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to do that every single month. And it's just going to grow by 10 new people each month, and everybody getting their first 10 customers that first month. So what that means is that by the 12th month, you had 120 new people join your team that particular month. And when they got 10 customers, that's 1,200 new customers in your business that particular month. Well, what does it all add up to? Well, here's what it adds up to. After 12 months of this pipeline building, you now have 7,710 customers represented in your business. You have a team of 780 active travel savings ambassadors, TSAs. Now, what does this mean for you? Well, first of all, let's assume that the customers are saving an annual $600 per year, right? Now, that's not $600 on one trip. That's for the whole year. So maybe they take 3 or 4 trips. Maybe they take 10. You add up their savings. Your customers are saving an average of $600 a year, those 7,000 customers. So that means that your customers combined totally, they save $4,626,000 for the year as a group. That means that in terms of travel savings bonuses paid out to your team members, that's $2.3 million in travel savings bonuses. You know those 50%? That's $2.3 million of those. Your team is happy, right? You got a team of people they've all made some money. And when you turn that into group volume in terms of what goes into the unilevel, that's 3 million. That's over 3,060,000 commissionable volume points in the tree. And if you divide it by 12 just to get the monthly average, and you add in the enrollment volume from month 12, by month 12, you're looking at 219,000, somewhere in the neighborhood of 219,000 volume points a month. And guess what that makes you? That makes you a diamond. That makes you a diamond. And, let's suppose that the average or the average percentage for a diamond is 10%. That also means that you're making about $21,000 a month, right? So that's not a shabby business, and it's a 12-month simple pipeline that everyone can do. It starts with a month of 10 and 10, and then after that, every month, what is it? 10 and 2. You're getting 10 new customers and enrolling 2 new people, and you're just driving along the pipeline to diamond, right? So that's how that goes, and I just really appreciate Holton for breaking that down for us so simple. You're going to see this training over and over again. You're going to see it from our GMA, our Global Master Ambassador, Ed Haynes. You're going to hear it from Mark. You're going to hear from all these diamonds. We're just going to keep teaching everybody. Here's how you build the pipeline. You don't have to do it all at once. You're going to have some rock stars that do it all at once. But for the rest of us that need to take it in bite-sized pieces and take it slow, here's the plan. Simple plan. You know what you need to do every single month.